The 0-1. Well, on the ground to first. Rose right there. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one. Standing in, Rose. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. The next twin up, Chris Espinoza. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Turner loves it.
He's out.
Second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So coming to the plate, Rose. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 99.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
That fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
Pitch inside the throw, and an
he's
offline
gone.
throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Now at the plate, Terry Whitlock. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. To the finish in tonight's game, the Washington Nationals came through late, taking the lead victory. Justin Beckman records the save, his 15th of the campaign.
3 runs on.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Washington Nationals. Minnesota attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Digging in, Blake Trehan. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
The
First pitch coming. Here it is.
99.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep? Striding in now for the Nats, Rose. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for.
Into the box now, Rose will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Now Now at the plate, Marty McCain. He flew out in his last at-bat.
McCain.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. At the plate, Cam Gallagher. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground over to first. Rose scoops it.
Out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Leading off the inning, Rose, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Buxton has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they...
MLB's coverage of baseball.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. 3.
Now at the plate, Rocky Smith. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up, but this will land untouched. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready now, Daniel Norris, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Cristobal Vina. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does, so you'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
rolled slowly to first. He's right there,
Out.
and he'll step on the bag himself, and the striding in, Rocky Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
Smith.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ah.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Hit in the air out toward left. Acuna's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Melvin Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third baseline. Smith takes it in. Speared on the dive. A great stab, but this will be scored a base hit as the hitter reaches. Digging in the switch hitter, Rocky Smith. Already the beginning of the seventh inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be
He stay.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now it's a throwback to
He's
second
safe.
and a dive, but he's back in there. Smith stands at second with no outs. The 3-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Settling in now, Cristobal Vina.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Hey!
Dive, but he's back in.
Ball.
Breaking ball
I got the
called
count,
just
1
a
and
bit
2.
low.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
He beat it.
He'll
Safe.
make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now digging in now for Kansas City, Rocky Smith.
Smith.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Acuna going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback.